Okay, let's go then. Hello everybody and welcome back to Sea of Thieves. In this one we are going to be doing a little bit of the treasure hunting this time. And yeah, it's kind of an interesting one. So yeah, we're going to get on with it. I'm going to quickly sort out some stuff beforehand and we'll get to when we're about to set off. So let's go. So here we are, back at the HMS What's-Her-Face. Yep, let's just go start off by quick putting up the flag. We're going to put up the Duke's flag for the time being. And then quick ring the bell as always obligatory to ring the bell before you set off. Right, so we've got the Duke flag up. We're not putting all the customizable stuff on the boat this time. Just, yeah, I just couldn't be bothered. We're doing the usual sticking the cannons up in the air while we're not using them, there's no point. Go put the lamps out. And yeah, we're going to set the voyage up, that's the one. And put down all the stuff on the map. I'm going to skip the map bit because it took about 10 minutes to do the map. So yeah, we'll get to that then. Okay, so now that we're all set and sorted, we're going to be heading towards Kraken's Fall at this point. So yep, bring the anchor up, turn the lamp off, and set sail. There is a storm nearby, as you can obviously hear and see. The fun thing is that at this point I didn't realise it, but I was going in the complete wrong direction. I was supposed to be going back behind me. So I read the compass wrong, locking incomplete. So I was heading north by northwest, where I should have been heading east by southeast instead. To apparently not. So yeah, that turned out well. At this point you could probably tell the notable panic that I've just put myself into because the music has kicked up. This usually means that something's about to happen. It usually gives you like a little bit of leeway, time to sort of scarper. So it's, seeing as we're still moving, I've ruled out that it's the Kraken. And me by myself, there's just no way of just getting past that. So I'm looking around, I can hear the music, I'm wondering what it's going to be. So it's either going to be a ghost ship or it's going to be the Megalodon. Either one of the Megalodons. Yeah, so I'll make a break for this rock cover, and when we get there you'll notice that music will dim down. I've managed to get out of danger, nothing has popped up just yet. So I believe I was being tailed by a Megalodon or ghost ship, and once I come into here it's just lost track and gone off and done its own thing. So the music's starting to calm down now, we should be safe now. This is also the point where you'll see in a second how badly I got this wrong. So I sent the sail into the wind, I'll go and check the map. There's the map. Something looks wrong. I'm thinking, which way am I going? Completely wrong direction. So by this point I need to start heading southeast because I've gone a little bit over as well. I'll turn around and start making a break for Kraken Fall. So I'm making some fairly good time. You'll notice that everything's got a bit darker, and yeah, as you can see I'm just going past the Isle of Last Words. As you can probably tell why it's called the Isle of Last Words, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have sunk here at some point in the lore of the game. Yeah, like I said, it's starting to get dark here, the sea's starting to get a bit choppy. I'm just quickly checking over there, it's just a fortification, so I don't really need to worry about that. Since I don't go too close, I shouldn't have any problems. So I'm heading roughly in the right direction, but as you can tell I need to sort of turn right a little bit. Turning right a little bit takes us straight towards that storm that's in front of us. But I decided to go for it anyway. But yeah, you'll see why it's a bad idea in a moment. So what I thought I was trying to do was try to utilise the wind a little bit as it's sort of curving around to try and make up a bit of speed. The wind wasn't quite blowing in the right direction, and as you can see it's starting to rain, which means that soon, as I go closer, you'll notice that my compass starts to go a bit funny, and then my wheels can start going out of control as the currents and the waves and that start knocking the rudder around. Probably tell this is the point where I'm starting to think that this isn't worth it, so I start sort of shifting left and heading towards that little island that's in front of us to try and wait out the storm for some time. But yeah, the wind is coming at us, so we are sort of, well, we're going really slow at the moment. We're not getting a good wind. There's lightning right there, just smack down right next to us. It's starting to get a little bit sketchy. So I've got myself into the point where I'm now having to actively fight against the wind, so it's just doing its own thing now. The wind's blowing in the wrong direction, the wheel's going mad, should turn this landing on, just see because I'm making nothing. Compass has gone out of control, we're too close to the storm, so we're heading for this little island here. Yeah, Shiver Retreat is the name of this island, as you can see on the screen. This happens to, funnily enough, happens to be the start of good fortune on this this guy, and you'll see why in a minute as we come around this corner. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a couple of things there. And I think, while we're pulling up, I'll just shoot them, see if they drop any loot or anything. And yeah, let's skip that bit, so it took a little bit of manoeuvring to get everything in place and that. So yeah, we'll get started. So I've loaded the anchor, I'm getting ready to shoot this big guy here. He's attacking the skeleton at the moment, so yeah, I managed to get a head-on shot with him. So that was good, so I'll try and hit that skeleton. But yeah, it's just too low the firing lines, so the cannon won't going to hit. Grab a little bit of ammo, and I start heading in. You can see that shiny thing right there? Yes. So that is a drop from the big crawler, and I can't remember what it was now. It was like a ruby of some description, Siren's ruby, I think. As we swim over, we see that the skeleton is one that's wanted. So what's his name? Captain Mad Ollie, apparently. So yeah, we start shooting him from the water just because he doesn't want to come after us, so it's his loss. I'm taking his head and a few bits of gold and the orders leaflet for him. So head over here, so yeah, red siren gem. So we take that off first because it's the more valuable of the two. And then we obviously go back for the skull, get the skull on board, and then we start heading off for ancient spires, which was obviously not where we're going, but we need to cut this all off before you know, anyone else turns up, puts me in the bottom of the water and nicks all my stuff. So we're now well underway to ancient spires outpost. So I'm just going to refill the water bucket just in case for some reason we catch fire again. Make sure that that's all filled up. and yeah, take a nice good drink from the tankard. So yeah, I'd done a lot of stuff with the can't remember their name now. Like I said in the last episode, it's been a while since I've actually done this. It was in the game, I mean. Yeah, if you, like with all the factions, if you sort of help them out enough, you can start buying some things from them other than the, forges and that. So yeah, that was one of the things, was just like a done up tankard and that, and the glowy grog. Yeah, obviously I've drunken the whole thing, and now I'm absolutely shit-faced. So yeah, it's also turned out to not be the best time to have done this. As you will see in a minute, I seem to have ventured just a little bit too close to one of the newer, big, proper fortresses. That you can just see there with all the blue lights on. So yeah, I've come into their sort of territory, and it's just a melee fire, so I'm immediately starting to try and turn out the way. Luckily I'm not drunk anymore, so yeah, like that one gets a little bit close. Yeah, it was really strange. I came past that and I thought I started firing, and thought, oh, it's just going to be like the other ones, I'll just move out of the way a little bit, it'll be like one shot, maybe two at a time. No, just a melee cannonball. It was amazing. Yeah, so we now made it into Ancient Spires, and just quick looking for a place to stock up and make sure there's no other ships around. So yeah, bring the sail in. It's better to come in slow than it is to sort of speed your way through. So we're just making our whatever the shipping version of the final approach is probably the same thing really. Lowering the anchor down, make sure the wheels are straight so we don't spin, and there we go, perfect lineup. So we're just now going to yeah, offload everything to where it needs to go. So yeah, the Ruby went for 4,500, which is a lot. Yeah, and the skull was 1,250, which is alright. It's not too bad. It's sort of alright for a skull. It's not great, but it's alright. So yeah, at this point I just kind of want to customise my ship up again. So yeah, we'll skip to when that's done. Okay, so the ship's all decked out in the Duke's livery. We're going to have Kraken's Fall now, and at least get this done, because yeah, we got a bit sidetracked there, which is fine. But we should at least get one of these maps done and get a good bit of money in. So yeah, setting out now. It should be pretty quick to get down there anyway, because we have the wind. It'll be a bit slow coming back though, because obviously we've got the wind going one way, you ain't going to have it coming back the other way. Alright, making good headway now. We're heading directly towards Kraken's Fall, as you can see on the map. Still got the wind with us, it's doing pretty good. Just adjusting the sail a little bit every now and again, depending on power turn. I'm just checking to make sure I'm not too close to that fortress, but I'm probably about a mile and a half away from it, so it's not too bad. So yeah, so Kraken's Fall is in front of us. Jesus Christ, I keep calling it Kraken Fall. Yeah. Anyways, that's just directly ahead of us, so yeah, we'll skip to when we're just pulling up and start digging for some of that treasure. Right, we've arrived. We're just a little bit over from where I want to be, which is just a bit behind us, just round the corner. It's not too bad. Yeah, so we pull up here, nice sort of spot just next to the bones and close to the beach, so we can get on and off a little bit easier. So I just noticed then that as I was turning around, that shiny. So just quickly checking on where on the map it is that we need to go. And just double checking it is the bit back behind us. Chest. So anyway, I've spotted the shiny thing and the crate there to the right. I'll either get shiny thing first because it's further away. Just getting myself out just in case skeleton decides to pop up. So we've got the mystery vase, which should go for a good penny. I'll quick drop that just to have a look at this. So this is a lost shipment which needs to be delivered to Ancient Spires. Ancient Spire, sorry. Which is good because we're going there to drop all the stuff off anyway. So I'm just quickly dumping these next to each other on the beach, just trying to see if I can keep them a bit hidden behind the boat or something. Make them a little bit less nice. But find this bottle. I ignore this bottle. Well, until I finish this and I'll just carry on my stuff afterwards while I'm not recording. But yeah, so it's just about here. So I start digging up and I just get on one shot. So that's good. So yeah, we got a captain's chest, I believe. Yep. So take that back to the boat, get everything on, start heading back to the Ancient Spire. So as I set off, I noticed a few skeletons have popped up, so I give them a good old salute while I leave, and take a drink, and bring the sails down and get going. Should always salute the dead in my opinion, but it's not everyone's sort of thing. So just a little bit after I left, I noticed some barrels in the water, so some shinies with it. As you can see, there's a couple of bits of shinies in there, so I'll go in and have a look. So there's white shiny, which usually means it's just like a crate of something for a merchant. And it's a sort of sugar, fine sugar. So whether or not that's good for consumption or anything that matters beyond me. If it is, then that is a really good box. The second thing is another skull's head. I was going to check the barrels, but I couldn't be bothered. I was just noticing at this point how many things I actually had on my boat, which could bring in a good amount of funds. And also to how vulnerable I am in this little boat with all this stuff in. So I thought I'll just pack it up and get going. There's no point in getting anything from the barrels because it's probably already stuff that you have anyway. Sometimes it's just nice to sort of just sit down and just enjoy the scenery, enjoy the sea, panic briefly when you see that rock in front of you, calm down as soon as you know you're not going to hit it, and just carry on. So here we are finally, back at Ancient Spire Outpost, pulling back into the same dock. So as we come into a stop here, we lower down the anchor and start preparing to onboard all our stuff. So yeah, this takes a little bit to do, so take all the merchant stuff up first because the merchant's right there. It's just quicker to just get that off first. So we get 275 gold coins from that one. This delivery, seeing as it was one that was lost, we don't get gold from this one. We I've got no idea what it's called, but we get the little blue things, so we get +5. But they're like your premium coins, I guess, sort of. Not really, but kind of. So yeah, we've got the captain's chest now, so we'll take that down. So we get 1,229 from that one, which is pretty good. It's not too bad. Definitely have more from a captain's chest, but I think it just depends on really time of day probably, or just if the guy wants to give you more or not. Yeah, should be getting a couple of gold pennies from the skull as well. Yep, 336, so a little bit less than usual. Definitely not a massive amount. So obviously, nobody with massive interest. And now the mysterious vase. So I was expecting this one to give a little bit of more money than the captain's chest, but I'm not 100% sure what it was. Let's see. Yeah, definitely a lot less. So yeah, that's the end of this run then. It was a pretty good fortune, turned over very well on this run. Yeah, I'll leave you with this view for the next few seconds, so I'll see you later. Ta-ra.